Hello, and welcome to another episode of Enlightenment for Dummies. In this episode, we're going to look at mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness to me is about being aware of the now, what we are doing at this moment, what we see, what we hear, what we taste, what we feel. Now, very often you hear people say when we're doing this, we should name any of the items. A table doesn't know it's a table. A flower doesn't know it's a flower. It just is. So we should try to observe and without just observe things as they are, without putting names to them. But mindfulness is the idea of being present in the moment and aware of what's happening right at this now. But of course, when we try to do that, very often thoughts start popping in our head. Okay, this is the ego. What we have been conditioned to do since we were born, thinking about things from work, from school, from relationships, right? Always going back over things again and again. And when we try to calm our mind, these thoughts keep popping up. And there's a reason for this, and that in terms of scientifically, they talk about brain plasticity, how in our brain there are certain pathways, and very often there are highways of thought where instinctively all the energy goes down a certain highway. And this is based upon the principle in our mind when we're born, the first instinct is survival, right? So all these thoughts, all these worries are a way of ensuring our survival. We can check all options of danger that are around us. So this is why when we are trying to be mindful, our brain is used to worrying, right? All these thoughts are there to help us to survive. So if we want to change this, if we want to be able to be calm in the moment, I think we have to change these pathways in our brain. So it takes practice, right? People often say it takes about 100 days to get a new habit, whether it's a new diet or stop smoking. These are all part of the brain plasticity, where we train our brains. Our energy, our pathways go down a different path. At first, of course, like going through a forest, the pathway is difficult, and we we say this is too difficult, and we give up. But by continuing it again and again, day by day, we can make this new pathway, which our brain will channel its neural pathways more to this way. And this is why being mindful at the start, like for me, is really difficult. It still is very difficult for me. When I try to calm my mind, I still have many thoughts. And this is why we speak about being on the journey. You have to start with day one, right? And give yourself, as I'm trying to do, give some time every day to stop and try to be aware of what is around, the beauty of the things that are around us every day, to focus in on certain everyday objects. The room is not empty, the room is full of many different things that are happening. So this is the challenge for today, and the key words are mindfulness and brain plasticity. Thank you for watching today.